What if I told you that everything you think you know about sales, targets, pitches, KPIs, is just a shadow of what selling could be? For many of us in the profession, sales has always been about the hustle. You chase leads, you fight objections, you push to close. And if you hit your number, you win. That's what we've been taught, right? But what if we've been staring at the wall of a cave, seeing only flickers of what's really possible? What if there's more, so much more to this profession than tactics and targets? Too many sales teams are stuck in survival mode. The pressure is intense, especially in tough economic conditions. So we double down on targets, we rely on scripts, we push products customers don't really need, and slowly we stop listening. Selling is a stressful vocation. We're asked to push beyond our comfort zones, make cold calls to people who do not appreciate the interruption, and put ourselves in a position where we need to constantly face the spectre of rejection. This approach is unsustainable. It burns out talent, it destroys trust, and it keeps us locked in a short-term thinking at a time when customers and our country are hungry for something much better. Luckily, there's a better way: authentic selling. Let me explain what I mean by the shadows. Greek philosopher Plato used a clever allegory to compare appearance versus reality. Imagine a group of people who have been chained in a dark cave. All they can see of the real world is the shadows cast on the wall by the fire. This is all they know. The shadows become their reality. One day, one of the prisoners escapes. He's suddenly exposed to a whole new world of vibrancy, color, and light. He finally sees the world as it really is. Sadly, when he returns to the cave to share the good news, the other prisoners refuse to believe him. That's us in sales. We've mistaken the shadows, scripts, hard closes, manipulation for the real thing. We think success is about persuasion when it's actually about insight. We think confidence comes from knowing all the answers when it really comes from asking better questions. So how do we move into the light? The secret to being exceptional at sales is to give your customers what they want. It's about forming authentic relationships. The most powerful sales don't come from cheesy sales tricks or aggressive tactics. They come from something much deeper: the ability to truly understand your customer, convey genuine empathy, and build relationships that last. Authentic selling requires you to make 3 key shifts. From assumption to understanding. Sales isn't about having the right pitch. It's about having the right conversations. We need to stop talking at customers and start listening with intent. Ask why. Dig deeper. Get curious about what's not being said. From opportunism to integrity. Authentic selling means recommending solutions that actually solve your customers' challenges, even if it's not your product. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, "You don't need this right now." And then the third one, from ambiguity to transparency. Let's stop over-promising and under-delivering. Be honest, be clear. When we stop hiding behind jargon and vague benefits, we make it easier for clients to say yes or no, and either is okay. This is how you move from being just another rep to being a trusted advisor. So where do we start? Here are a few practical shifts, whether you're in the field, in leadership, or just starting out. Number 1, treat discovery like diagnosis, not interrogation. Don't just qualify leads, understand them. Be the consultant, not the closer. 2, be curious, not scripted. Scripts have their place, but real conversations happen when you're present, adaptable, and human. 3, say no when it's not a fit. This one's hard, but integrity builds trust faster than promises ever will. And guess what? Clients will remember it. And for leaders, you need to measure what actually matters. Not just closed deals, but how well you understand your customer challenges, how often customers come back, how your team show up ethically. You also need to reward long-term thinking. Celebrate the rep who saved the client from a bad deal, not just the one who upsold. 3, invest in human skills. AI will keep getting better, but the reps who will thrive are the ones who can think, care, and connect. Authentic selling allows you to release your superpower, you. Ethical influence is to clarify your core values and integrate them into your sales interactions with customers so you feel good about what you're doing. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels and wasting your time in dead-end cold calls, attempting to convince strangers that your products and services are exactly what they need, then it's time to get back into alignment with yourself, your products, your services, and your prospects. It's a simple equation. Alignment plus belief times consistency equals sales, satisfaction, and success. One of my favorite films is The Matrix, a cult film from the 90s that changed the way we think about reality, choice, and freedom. In one rather disturbing scene, you see millions of people suspended in vast fields, their bodies encased in pods, each one plugged into a network of tubes and wires. The sole aim? Sucking from them their life's force to power a host of intelligent machines. The people are blissfully unaware because they live in a simulated reality called the Matrix. Every sensory experience, every memory, every interaction occurs within this virtual world. While their minds are busy living out artificial lives, their bodies remain motionless, passive, and unaware. But there are those, like Neo, who's the hero, who senses something is off. He notices the patterns, the repetitions, the moments when reality flickers and the mask slips. For these few, curiosity is the first step towards awakening. Morpheus gives Neo a choice. Take the blue pill and remain in the comforting illusion of the simulated world, or take the red pill and awaken to the often harsh but authentic reality that lies beneath. For years we've unknowingly taken the blue pill, chasing targets and mistaking pressure for progress. These are just shadows on the wall. We are challenging you to choose the red pill and embrace authentic selling. Because when you step out of the cave, you see what's always been there. Customers with real challenges, relationships built on trust, and opportunities to create value that lasts. In South Africa, with its paradox of struggle and beauty, authentic selling isn't just ethical, it's essential. It sustains teams, strengthens brands, and builds futures. The Matrix reminds us that genuine growth comes from daring to see beyond the surface, to challenge assumptions, embrace uncertainty, and pursue truth, even when it's difficult. So here's the invitation, the red pill moment for everyone in sales. Number one, choose clarity. Ask better questions, speak plainly, listen deeply. 2, choose integrity. Recommend what truly helps, even if it's not your product. And 3, choose purpose. Measure success by trust earned, not just deals closed. The future of sales won't be defined by who closes fastest, but by who leads with the most humanity. Take the red pill, step into authentic selling, and let's build a sales culture grounded in clarity, integrity, and purpose for our clients, our teams, and our country. Contact us for more information about how you can start this journey.